Greetings, guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Does What It Says with John D. And on this episode, what we're going to be looking at is a way to make these WLtoys 128 scale little RC cars run a little bit better without spending any money, without getting any upgrades at all. So it's as it comes to you from the shop. We're going to rip it down, have a look inside and see if we can make these things run a little bit better, because when you do get them from new, the differentials inside the little gearboxes, they're a little bit stiff and they basically need a little bit of attention. So if you're new to this is probably the video for you. There's loads of guys out there, experts at everything, and they can do it all, and they've upgraded these absolutely every single part of them, and it's probably not the same car they bought from the shop. But anyway, if you're new, this will help you out, this video, and it's basically going to make your car run a little bit better, maybe make it run a little less hot, and the battery will probably last a little bit longer. So let's get these little bad boys opened up and make them run how they should do when they left the factory. Right, so first of all, let me explain. Now, when you turn one of these wheels, the other one's meant to turn the other way, and it's meant to do it quite easily. So when you turn in corners and bits and pieces, it doesn't drag the opposite wheel. When you try and turn these ones, you can see I drag my finger across the tyre, and you've got to put a bit of pressure on it before the wheel actually turns. So it does that on the rear. When you turn it around and try the front, it's exactly the same. I've got 4 of these now, and every one of them that I brought have come from the factory like this. Just zoom in on it a little bit. Yeah, they've all come from the factory like this, which is, as you can see, they don't keep spinning when you try and flick it. Yeah, just pretty stiff. So I want to try and remedy that with this little video for you, and let you guys save a little bit of money first off, and get a bit of experience stripping it all down, taking it all to bits, putting it all back together again. It's really not that bad. Loads of people don't like doing it, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and I'm going to start with taking the wheels off. So what you want to do is click your fingers, and they should just come off. No, obviously I'm really crap at magic, so I'll have to do it myself. So how I get these wheels off is basically grip the little nut with a pair of pliers. Obviously you're meant to use a wrench. 2mm wrench normally does it. I haven't got my wrench, so I did have one, but I cannot find it. I don't know where it's gone, but as you can see, what I'm doing now is you literally grip the bolt and turn the wheel. Saves you messing around trying to turn the pliers all the time. It's just an easy way, if you didn't know about it, an easy way to get them off. And while you're at this stage, I would clear the area so you've got plenty of space to put your screws, bits and pieces. Just so you know, you take them off, put them in an area, and do it all in a certain order, and it all goes back the same way, and you don't lose anything. Right, next what you want to do is these 2 arms either side, connected to the hubs. You want to lift them off. They've got a bit of pressure on them, so you need to give it a bit of welly. So don't be scared, they just pop off. You're not going to break anything. Do exactly the same what I'm doing. Little screwdriver, pull it underneath and just pop it off, just like that. Next, what you want to do is you want to remove the 2 front screws from the underside, and then release. Don't completely take them out. Just under about 4 turns, 2, 3, 4. Then push the front section down to open the gap up, and just pop the front bumper out. It should come out nice and easily. Voila, just like that. And put that away safely with the 2 screws from the front bumper next to each other, so you don't lose them. And then do these 2 screws back up so you don't lose those 2 either. Perfect. Now once you've done that, you should be ready to remove the front shock tower. There's 3 screws that hold this front shock tower on. Depending on what model you've got, you might have another bumper sit in front of it or underneath it. But yeah, you remove those 3 screws. Get this shock tower off, and then you can pop the suspension off after. So it's an easy way to do it. Undo these 3 screws. That's it. And once you've done the screws, that front shock tower with the shocks, you just literally clip off. Easy as that. Perfect. Now, we'll undo these 2 screws. Put them to the side so you don't lose them. These have got a slightly bigger head, so you'll have 5 of these to undo. You've got 2 of them at the front. So just undo those 2 there. And you're going to spin it around, because you need to take that strut off. So that's that support strut, which the electronic speed controller is sitting on. You want to undo them. So 2 front screws are up, and these are the 3 at the rear. So you want to undo these 3 screws as well. Now once you've done that, this whole top section should just lift to one side. And then what you want to do then is the 4 screws which hold the top of the gearbox, 1, 2, 3 and 4, you'll undo those 4 screws and put them to one side as well, obviously being careful not to lose those. Right, so let's get those 4 screws out. So once you've got these 4 screws out, we'll be ready to remove the differential and start a little bit of work on that, which is what we've been doing all this for. Gain access to these diffs, and we're going to sand a little bit down on them, grease them up a little bit, put them back in, and hopefully the whole thing will be running a lot better. So as soon as you're ready, just pull the 2 top bits up and lift it off slowly. Job done. There she is. That's Now, the next thing is you want to slowly, or easily, just pull these dog bones out of where they sit on the diff. Drop the diff out. So, guys, I'm going to finish part 1 there, as that's the gearbox opened up, stripped down, and the diff taken out. Some of you guys may be able to do this already, some of you may not, but this is basically a little instructional video showing you how to do that. In part 2, I'll show you how to take this differential apart and adjust all the bits and pieces inside and make it run a lot smoother. Alright, thank you very much, cheers for watching again, and see you on the next one.